Yeah, as long as you erase it as soon as you're done.
Well, you're both gorgeous, so you look good on YouTube.
Oh. We're the summer girls.
Yes, the tomato girls.
Tomato
Couple
girls.
of tomatoes.
And
Yes,
we
you
love
are.
Ron's bubble buckets.
Robin.
You know what
And
they're...
here we have.
Look how big this stalk is. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
It
It's
is.
so hardy.
And I've already eaten 4 tomatoes off this one. And I've got, what day is it? July 18th? July 18th.
Yeah.
I've already eaten tomatoes off this one, and there's a whole bunch. Come on in.
That's pretty good for Seattle. July 18th,
Yeah.
you've already gotten tomatoes.
Yeah.
Check out these peppers.
Oh.
You gotta see these peppers. I'm trying to decide what color they're all gonna turn.
Wow.
What do you think, Ron? Are they all gonna change color, or do you think they're
I
just
think they'll
gonna
stay pretty much like that. They might
Let's
turn a
look
little bit yellower.
Oh, maybe
Oh yeah, there you go.
colorful.
Yellow or red, take
Yeah.
your pick.
But yeah, peppers do really good in this system. And I've got basil back here. I have it hiding back here because it was really unhappy in the other area.
Looks like it's doing pretty well though.
Yeah, it's doing a lot better. I've been picking on it every day.
You pick.
Just take a couple of leaves here and there. Like that. Just kind of steal it.
So tell me how you set one of these up.
Okay, so
Here, I'll let you guys go do
Okay.
that. I'll be leaving now.
Don't
Okay,
you
Gail,
want to
thanks
just
for
stay in
coming
here
by.
for video candy?
No.
Hi Jen.
Hi, Ron. So I'm really excited about this bubble system. It's been working for me really well for like 2 years. And it's super easy to get set up. So in the beginning of the season, I would say probably in March, I start thinking about where I'm going to get my plants. And I usually go to different nurseries all over Seattle. Just depends on where I feel like going. And I try to get new and different varieties so I can experiment with them, and because I like to try out new stuff and see what grows better and what tomatoes are better. So the next step is the water in the buckets, and basically I just mix up a big solution in my rain bucket with fertilizer and everything I want for the plants, and then I drain it into each one of these buckets.
They just pour it in there?
About 3/4 the way full.
Okay.
And
Did you just pour it through the rocks or in the bucket itself?
actually the first step is actually filling all the buckets and then working at putting the plants in. I don't do the plants first and then the buckets. I do the buckets first, fill them all up, get the water right, and then I put, it's a separate unit.
Wow. Holy moly. I think it works.
I think it works too.
Look at that thing. It
So
is.
then I put the basket in, and then I hook each one of them up with an oxygen line
From that air pump over
from
there.
the air
right?
pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and each one of them have one. And then so that's the whole process of starting it. And then when I need to check the water levels, because especially at this age, they start getting really, they suck water. Every day they suck a lot of water. So you have to kind of fill them up every day when they get about this size.
Well, you have to add water every day, but you can let them get fairly empty, can't you, without it hurting them?
Yeah, definitely. And I can turn these pumps off. I turn them off every night.
Oh, you do?
I do. I turn them off every night.
Oh, that's good. That's,
Which I
new.
find. You're gonna
so now, how do you add nutrients? Like if you need nutrients?
How do I add it? When they're smaller, it's easy to either lift up the bucket or add it in to the pipe. And you just get a small little container as a like a measuring.
Just pour it right down the
You
tube?
pour it right down the tube.
Okay. Oh,
I don't typically ever pour it right on the roots.
okay.
I like to make sure it goes into the water source and then bubbles around before it touches the roots.
Okay.
Because I think it's too harsh for them. This container here, and I fill it full of the however much I want to put in and just dump it right into this area right here.
All right. Then you put the air in, it just blows it right down,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and that's another way you can check the water levels. You just pull that out, or just unplug the whole entire machine, and then that way you can check the water levels and see where they're at. I really need to clean out these pipes. My little cleaner.
Didn't I give you?
You did, and I just need to clean them out. Would you like me to demonstrate the cleaning out process?
That's all right. If you'd
That's
like,
kind of a no-brainer.
would you like to?
I can't even believe how many tomatoes are on this one singular plant. I feel sorry for it.
It's called a large yellow tomato
Look
plant.
at that.
Wow, that's going to. They are
This
going
is
to
a
get pretty
big
large.
producer for sure. I got to remember this one. So I take notes on which ones I like and what they produce, and then if I like them, I grow them again.
Yeah. Why not?
My tomatoes are so tall, I have to cut the tops off so they'll stop growing.
Well, that's about 7. That's almost 8 feet there, isn't it?
I've considered bending them, but I'm going to cut them because they're just miserable. They're getting too tall.
It's getting nice and bright. Once the sun's out, it's really nice in
Yeah,
here.
it gets
pretty
really
hot,
nice
actually.
and warm.
Wow.
So, back to the way of planting. You have different ways that you can plant these plants. And some people take the plant out and wash off the roots and put them in your medium. But I leave the dirt all around my roots. I just take it out of the pot and I massage the dirt and the root system, and then I put it right in the growing medium. And there's lots of different ways you can do it. I think a friend of mine does it also a different way.
Okay, so how do other people do it, you think?
Some people use clay pellets and some people use coconut. I just tried for the first time this year. I'm trying this
Grow stone, I think it is.
grow stone,
Yeah.
which is what glass that's been burnt down. And it disintegrates. You can actually step on it and
Whoa.
you can smash it. And the roots love this stuff. It just sucks, the roots go right into this. Anyway, so I think all different ways work. You can kind of choose whatever you want to do and experiment with it. And that's one of the great things about this bucket system is, you know, last year I did it slightly different than I'm doing it this year, and they're doing phenomenal this year. And they did really good last year too.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Jen.
You're